What's going on YouTube? Just going to do a quick EA Access review. I did this actually a year ago, but of course it's been a year now and my subscription's about to run out. So I had to think to myself, am I going to renew it or am I just going to let it go and all this? I think I'm actually going to renew it. So I give it a thumbs up, but here's the reasons why. First off, I'm going to name the games it gives you. Peggle 2, Battlefield 4, Titanfall, with all the DLC is free now on Titanfall. FIFA 14, 15, NBA Live 14 and 15, Madden 25, and Madden 15, Need for Speed Rivals, Plants Garden Warfare, or whatever, and UFC. There's also Peggle on there if I haven't said that, sorry. But yeah, so those are the games on there right now. They are adding more. They add one about every 2 months. So if it's a $60 title still, then you just save money. The only thing is that I'm going to keep renewing mine, so I'll keep all of the games I have previously downloaded from them until my membership lapses. When it lapses, of course, you can renew it or not, but if you don't renew it, you lose all the games that you have got off of there. But the thing you can do is if you're not sure, if you know you're about to lose it, but you want some of the games, you can go buy them at a discounted price. I think it's about 10% off if you go and buy it like that. So let's say it's a $60 game. I want to buy it. It's down to $54. And so you can do that and keep the titles you want and just let the ones you don't want go away. Another thing that some people have done, which I don't completely agree with, is paying for the $5 for a month and then going and buy them at the discounted price. I don't really like that, but some people do it, so whatever. That's another thing you can do, I guess. Anyways, I think it's good because they're adding games and once every 2 months, so it's not like you're getting a ton of games, but you are getting about 11 or 12, and if there was all like $60 titles, that's almost $700 if there's like 13 titles on there. Of course, now you can get some for cheaper and stuff, but so we'll just round it. It's like about $300 worth of games right there for 30 bucks for a year, which now, if you pay for another year, you hope they add in 5 more titles. That'll still be $150 that you could have went and spent if each game was $30, and then you just paid $30 for a year. So that's one thing to think about when you do it. But if you like most of EA games, which most of them are very good, especially the ones they put on there, I won't be surprised if they don't put Battlefield Hardline in there in about the next it'll probably be about 2 years, because that title is going to hold over for a while. But stuff like that. So, I mean, if you don't mind waiting and getting the games later, but you didn't pay as much as most other people did. Now, the only complaint that I've heard from some people is that, hey, you keep endorsing this with EA, there's going to be other companies that want to do that. The only problem with that is I think EA has a big enough library they can do it and they won't feel the impact as much. And if not, they'll probably find it a little better because when people's memberships go away, they'll want to buy it. I mean, discounted price or not, they're going to want to buy the games. But if you have a person like, or a company like Treyarch or Activision or any of those that make Call of Duty or something, they'll be like, hey, we're going to give you every Call of Duty that we've made, any of them, from Call of Duty, the first one, to Advanced Warfare now, any of those, we'll give them to you if you pay this. Their problem is going to be, it's every year, each one of those companies only comes out with like one game. They come out with the one Call of Duty that their little section gets. Well, after about 6 months, they're going to let that Call of Duty out on EA Access, or on whatever access they call it, sorry. They'll let it out on there and not make any money because everybody's done paid their yearly subscription and they're just getting that game to come in. So not many companies will be able to do this because they don't have quite as big of a library of games, and they'll feel the, pinch of everybody just paying for that instead of actually buying the games. Because now with backwards compatibility, if the Call of Duty starts rolling in for backwards compatible, then hey, if it's going to play it like that, we can't put out, like EA, they really, with this, they don't have many they do have backwards compatible titles that may come over, but, it's not going to be like Call of Duties or something like that. It's going to be some lesser known games, and, as for me, I go for achievements, so it worked out pretty good for me. I got about 13 games I could work on achievements with in a year, so I never really felt a dry spell. But anyway, so yeah, I do think it's worth the money. 30 bucks for a year is not too bad, or the $5, and then go buy the games at a discounted price, and you'll save your money then. Either way, yeah. So thanks for watching, peace out, and if you want me to do some more of these app reviews for the Xbox One, just let me know. Peace out.